He's also, on that list of great horses that you've trained.
Yeah, he's getting there, D's. He only beat a 107 and a 105 today. He did it very well. He still needs to earn that respect, I think, in beating a slightly stronger field than this. But fortunately, we felt a bit of pressure today. I must be honest with you, because he's a young horse that's never taken on older horses, and you always get a little worried at weight for age as to what the outcome will be. But the amazing thing is that if we had the Triple Crown in the old way, you wouldn't have seen this horse in this race today.
Sure.
And we would have been scratching our heads after him getting loose in the Derby and not having had a run. So full marks to the program change. It's had the desired effect that we get the best 3-year-old running with the 4-year-olds, which is a great spectacle, I think, for racing, for the public, and just generally a reflection on the South African industry.
Okay, last time you were not here, you were in Australia, Mike, but you would have been hearing it. I don't know whether you were watching it on teletrack.com or you were with somebody on the phone, but it was just an unfortunate incident. Since then, he certainly hasn't been affected mentally at all with that incident.
No, he's quite a mentally tough horse, Dees. He's a man, and he wants to be boss. So that wouldn't have affected him at all. Thankfully, he never got injured. But anyway, I must, there's a few thank yous. Firstly to my staff, Matthew, everybody at home, fantastic job. A lot of time is spent around this horse. He's when I say he's had his issues, he's had his quirks, put it that way, that have been sorted out. I must also thank Anton very much, his professionalism, flying up at his own cost. Although you never know, he might send me the bill later. But flying up and working the horse. And of course, Kock HAWWAAM. I mean, what a soldier. Unbelievable to have him in South Africa, supporting South African racing. It's actually a privilege not only for me, but I think for South Africa, given his status in the world. And then, of course, Angus Gold, who's always there in the wings and managing Kock HAWWAAM's affairs, and is a great South African supporter as well. So just fantastic to everybody. And, of course, well done to Wilgeborst Drift. What a breeding feat. I mean, the first 2 foals, him and his brother Rainbow Bridge.
Sure.
That's unbelievable.
You're a guy who plans meticulously when it comes to horses' career, Mike, and it often doesn't work out. But when it does, and this horse it seems to have, what's your next plan with him? That's the $1 million question. Can you let the public know?
Yeah, look, these both him and Sukrat are going to be nominated for the Daily News. I'm not going to be stubborn and go down for a bad draw again. It's go-kart racing at Grey. Well, unfortunately these days, so a bad draw would probably cost him a start there.
Apologies, Mike. Apologies. It wasn't me.
They both will be entered, and we'll see what the draws do, and decide from there. The mile as well.
Rising Sun.
Rising Sun. Yeah, I'll probably enter them both there as well and see what happens. But I'm not going to be stubborn and as stupid as I was last night going down to race from a bad draw.
Well, Mike, again to yourself, and it's a big team, as you always mentioned. You've given us a wonderful memory with this horse, and we wish you all the best with him moving forward.
Dees, thanks very much, and it's a privilege to handle horses like this.
Well done, Mike.
Thank you.
Lovely. Winning trainer, Mike de Kock, and John Stewart, as we mentioned, thank him for coming down and doing the... Larry's actually assisting. That's how heavy that trophy is, Mike.